Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Duos Corner. I'm your co-host DJ, and today we're diving into the game-changing new alliance. Paul Heyman, Seth Rollins, Bron Breakker. Is this the birth of Evolution 2.0? Let's talk about it. So Seth Rollins is basically doing the Triple H cosplay. Bron is your unstoppable beast like Batista, and Paulie is sitting back like Ric Flair, smarter and more sneaky. And all is missing is a young prodigy. Who's going to be our Randy Orton? And I think in this version, we might even have a female wrestler. So let's get into it. So let's break down some of these people that could potentially be in here. Okay, let's start with the elephant in the room. Becky Lynch. She's done everything. She's done everything possible that there is to do in the women's wrestling. But she is an OG. And she's Seth Rollins' wife. Is there a possibility she could be in this? Yes. Do I want it? Hell to the fuck no. But this could happen, unfortunately. I will say at a scale of 1 to 10, possibilities for her being added to the group is a strong 2 out of 5. Valkyria. This is interesting. I'm really happy for this because even though she's a face, in this landscape of WWE, they're trying to make it seem like any fucking thing could happen. One of the things she got skills, but she lacks that rub. This could be a great way to elevate her. She can work in the ring. She's awesome. She has a connection with her work rate, but we really haven't heard her on a mic. And of course, she is the Intercontinental Champion on Raw. You know, I feel like the ultimate end game, like Evolution did, was they're going to get all the gold. They're going to get all the belts. That's why I could say you could grab a Prodigy, a Randy Orton-like as character, but get a woman, then you dominate the whole industry. Valkyria, odds of getting in there is like 1 out of 5, but it's an interesting one. Another name I heard thrown around is Sexy Drew McIntyre. He's a powerhouse, but Bron has already checked that box, and Drew really doesn't need a rub. Drew's kind of Drew McIntyre now. He can kind of do whatever he can here. He could be a foil potentially to go against this group, but again, I put him in here because it's interesting because he kind of had that connection with Seth Rollins saying, hey, you know, Cody ain't shit, John ain't sick, trying to kind of show you the future of it. So it's interesting. Of course, odds of him, I would probably say 1.5 out of 5. Dominic Mysterio, now we're fucking talking. We have youth. We have heat. He's the current Intercontinental Champion. He has found his own way. He's not in his father's shadow. And I feel next to Seth Rollins' ego, fire. And I can see him really growing into the role. But it's almost like a catch-22 because Dominic is doing such a great job. Does he really need it? He could possibly need it getting to that next level of a WWE champion. I like this. I really do. Odds of Dominic Mysterio joining this group, I would say it's a solid 3 out of 5. Because I think no matter how we want to look at it, the Judgment Day is coming to an end. Now, this one is my personal favorite. Austin Theory. Perfect for the Randy role. He got it. He just needs to connect it again. He had something. He who will not be named had something in him. With the selfie gimmick, he was featured in main events. He was there. I feel like there's still a lot of chance for Austin Theory, and I feel like him tagging and joining this group of the Dangerous Alliance / Evolution, however you want to put it, is money. I think this can do wonders for his career. One of the things, if you go back to look at Triple H's version of Evolution, you had him, you had Rick. These guys are set. These guys are solidified. They're good. Now they're just teaching the younger generation. And you look at the Hall of Famers of Randy and Batista one day, it can't lie. Austin Theory could be great here. I almost want to say the odds of him truly joining this is almost a 5 out of 5. I can't see you not seeing this. Dripping with potential, add Paul Heyman seasoning to this, instant elevation. Carmelo Hayes would be perfect as well for here. He has the in-ring. He has the look. He has the catchphrase. He has the music. He just doesn't have that connection with the fans. Putting him with a Seth Rollins and a Paul Heyman, the rest is history. These guys know how to elevate and make people look great. I feel Carmelo Hayes will be an awesome addition as well if they go this route. I would say odds of him joining this group should be 4 out of 5. And you have to remember, when we put these together, these are guys that need a rub. You don't want somebody that's really already established. You want somebody that needs that next elevation or just need to be reconnected with the audience. And that's what Evolution did. Emotional, brutal, story ready. Give her Heyman stare and a reason to join, and it's done. Rhea Bloody Ripley is right there. She's also a really great fit for this because she kind of feels like she's on the island of her own. All the people she thought was her homies betrayed her. Her old group, Bianca Belair, EO, all she kind of feels like she's just there. What if she's just done with trying to make friends? She's done with the fans. She wants to start submitting her legacy in a powerful group that's coming up. Rhea would be the awesome powerhouse of the women's division to dominate that because I really feel like they're going to add a woman as well. Because if you think about it, you can have the world title, you can have the intercontinental title, tag team titles, and the women's titles on one show, they will be rocking it. And how Seth Rollins has been cutting his promos, he wants to dominate everything. He wants to dominate Raw. So adding Rhea Ripley, fucking awesome. Chances of Bloody Ripley joining, I want to say a 2 out of 5 is really far-fetched, but I wouldn't be surprised. And I feel last but not least is the wild card. Karrion Kross with Scarlett on the outside. This is cinema. Karrion Kross has been an unsung hero of the last couple of months in WWE. He's kind of cosplaying Sean O'Hare, if you guys remember. He had that kind of like evil Jiminy Cricket type of character where he's on your shoulder, the angel and demon saying shit to you, fucking with you, trying to pull something out of you. And in a group like that, he will be amazing. And I could easily see him eventually breaking off and being the first turn against Seth Rollins and maybe start bullshit within to try to break the group up. I like this. And this will get Karrion Kross on TV. He will be in segments. This guy is so fucking good. I don't know what they're not seeing in Karrion Kross. He's amazing. I would love to see Karrion Kross join this group. I would definitely say it's a solid 3 out of 5 for him joining. This would be so great for his career. An honorable mention, I have to say it, Logan Paul. Logan Paul, if you go to the actual, like, real life, I feel, type of person, channels a lot of Randy Orton. He's arrogant. He's talented as hell. He's gifted, but he doesn't know how to channel it. If Seth could work with him, mentor him, and get him to channel that, Logan Paul could really be a good start, despite how I personally feel about him. In the ring, he's great, and he has a lot of potential. The chances of him could be possibly, I would almost say 3.5 out of 5. This would be a good fit for him. If I am building this faction, I'm looking at Seth, Bron, Austin Theory, and Carmelo Hayes. Give me Rhea Ripley causing chaos. While Kross can potentially be an outside ally, but will eventually betray everyone to break the faction up, because all good factions end. You gotta have a faction that can dominate every WWE division. But that's just my take. What do you think? Who do you think should join? Should we go with a guy, a girl, or both? Drop your picks in the comments below. This story is just getting started.